Simple tasks like this one are sometimes a challenge for Jeff Sciletto, but his wife Glenda still says his coffee is better than hers.
Yeah, I do. Hey, you want some?
Yeah, I do.
For years, Glenda noticed changes in her husband's behavior. He was more withdrawn and had trouble with the handiwork he once loved. After Jeff took a series of memory tests, his driver's license was revoked, and he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Glenda says it was a shock to learn of his diagnosis.
I think I cried. What you gonna do now?
Since then, Glenda has worked to simplify their lives. They've retired and moved to an apartment. They review their calendars to help Jeff keep track of day-to-day appointments and activities.
That's in St. Thomas General.
Most days you can't tell Jeff has Alzheimer's. He takes the bus on his own and volunteers at the hospital. But Glenda fears the day will come when it won't be safe for him to be out on his own.
I'm so afraid that I'm going to miss, that he's going to get lost, that he's going to get killed on the street.
The Scilettos aren't alone in their struggle. Here at the Alzheimer's Society Coffee Break fundraiser, volunteers raise money to provide support to those living with the disease. London has an aging population. As a result, the society saw a nearly 70% increase in the number of people seeking help last year.
So we are living this rising tide, and it's going to continue to increase. There's a real need for services and programs.
This event kicks off a series of smaller fundraisers. Businesses and community groups collect donations for coffee and refreshments. Altogether, these events are part of the biggest annual fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Society. The struggles faced by those living with Alzheimer's and their families are at times overwhelming. Money raised at events like this help ease their burden. The Scilettos have relied on support from the Alzheimer's Society for the past 2 years. For Jeff, the most important step in getting help is first coming to terms with his diagnosis.
I think I've accepted the fact that I do have Alzheimer's. It's not curable, and I'm going to go through all the help and care that I can get.
He roller skated into my life.
Jeff still remembers meeting his wife at the Woodstock roller rink 50 years ago. His short-term memory is not as strong. When Jeff gets frustrated or repeats a question, Glenda says she struggles to find patience. She has to remind herself it's just the nature of the disease.
I mean, it's called marriage and love, and so, and just because he's got this, I mean, doesn't change any of that. It just enhances it, So we're a team, forever.
For Western News, I'm Tyler Bust.